I am the best bartender on the face of the planet.
One, two, three, jump!
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Vito's Corner. I am your bartender. So we're gonna make some stuff. So I'm not gonna give you a whole background on the history of the Negroni or the Boulevardier, but we're gonna drink all of them today. And as you can see, I got the classic concoction mixing stuff, Campari, the vermouth, a gin, and because this is a whiskey channel, I decided that we're gonna be using the Botanist from Bruichladdich. Yeah, so I really like the Botanist a lot as a gin. It's an easy sipper and amazing cocktails just because of the profile that you get from all those Isla specific botanicals. It does actually make a bit of a difference if you were to side by side a lot of gins. This does stand out quite a bit. I have other gins, but this is the best, in my opinion, professional opinion. So we're gonna make a Negroni to start. Because I'm gonna be drinking a lot today, we're gonna be doing 1 ounce pours of everything. Oh, I guess I should start off with some ice. I got this really cool, handy, rubberized ice cube, ice block form that's easy, sort of, sometimes to get the cube out, right? So 1 cube into the glass. And this is a pretty cool glass. I found this just at a glassware store. It's really cool. It's got like this sort of a Tetris-like design on the outside, which kind of makes me a little happy because I love Tetris. So anyways, back to the bartending. 1 ounce pour of everything. 1 ounce of the Campari. 1 ounce of the vermouth. And 1 ounce of this lovely Isla gin. And of course, orange. Boom. Now, being professionals, I don't have a mixing spoon, so I'm using the back end of a fork. Fantastic. Now, if you don't know, Negronis are very bitter, and that's a bit of an understatement. It is super bitter. So if you don't like bitter things, this drink might not be right for you. But for those that enjoy a good amount of bitter, this is great. Sweetness, bitter, can't understate the bitterness. That gin comes through. It imparts a lot of those herbal and floral aspects of gin into the cocktail. And yeah, this is great. All right, so that was the classic Negroni. Now, Boulevardier is the exact same thing, just sub out the gin for a whiskey. So traditionally, it's made with a bourbon. I decided to use Eagle Rare today for the only reason that I've never had a Boulevardier, and Eagle Rare is one of my favorite bourbons, and I haven't had it in a while. So Eagle Rare it is today. So let's get started. Glass, ice, and boom. So same proportions we're gonna work with. 1 ounce of everything. 1 ounce of the Campari. 1 ounce of the vermouth. I don't know why I'm saying vermouth, but I'm gonna stick with it just because. And 1 ounce of our bourbon. Of course, can't forget. And our trusty mixing utensil. I am the best bartender on the face of the planet. Alright, let's see what the bourbon did to this. On the nose, it kind of reminds me of just like a hyper bittered old fashioned. Ooh, that is really nice. That's actually really good. Uh-oh. Yeah, so you just lose all, you essentially just take away the floral and herbaceousness of the gin and replace it with creamy vanilla. It's not as bitter as that one. Now, Eagle Rare to me has always been very creamy and woody and oaky, bit of cherry. Those flavors are probably just kind of overpowering the bitterness of the Campari and making this I would say much more drinkable for the person that doesn't enjoy bitters as much, that they might actually enjoy this, the Eagle Rare Boulevardier. Now I'm sure that other bourbons are gonna do the same thing, have the same effect on the bitterness, but this is surprising. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. This is cool. More ice. One day I'll figure out the trick to popping this ice out of this mold. Alright, let's do this again. 1, 1, and 1. This time we're going to be using Johnny Walker Ice Walker. Now, full disclosure, I haven't had this yet. I was saving the one bottle that I had purchased for the, I was going to use this as the measuring, as the jigger. Oh boy, this is going to be a long episode. So yeah, so I had bought a bottle to open on the season premiere of Game of Thrones this year, and the whole point was I was not going to open it before, but I was graciously put on trial by a friend of mine that said, I don't drink whiskey, so you can have this bottle that I was gifted. Now, everyone that's reviewed this whiskey so far there's not a lot of good things being said about it. So now that I have 2 bottles, I'm essentially gonna just start using it and trying it as a substitution in cocktails. I might do a review of it soon, probably sooner rather than later, just to get on that hype. But I love the bottle. The bottle's so cool. I don't know if we're catching that, but and if you put it in the freezer, you know, things change on the bottle, which is kind of interesting. The Game of Thrones edition Boulevardier. So now, this is what I have to say about this, is that everything I've heard about the Game of Thrones edition is that it's not anything complex, or it has no strong profiles. And that shows here now. Now that I've had the classic Negroni and then the Boulevardier made with a bourbon, that bitterness has skyrocketed back to being similar to here. No herbal aspects of like a gin or anything like that, but it almost tastes like I'm just drinking vermouth and Campari by itself. I'm not getting anything really else out of this. I would probably not use the Game of Thrones edition for Boulevardier again. I may or may not drink this one, like, finish it. I'm gonna have a couple more sips just so that, you know, I can give you guys as professional of an evaluation as possible. Now, I should also say that if you have a bottle and have tried it neat and don't enjoy it and enjoy bitters, this might be a way of eliminating this bottle off your shelf. But it's still drinkable. It's not bad at all, especially, like I said, if you like bitters. So if you have it, this bottle, and have these 2 things, and an orange, a glass, and some ice, I would recommend just using it and getting rid of it, because it doesn't belong on it doesn't belong on the shelf as far as I have been informed. It's still good, but we're gonna move on to something I'm super excited about. So, the Ardbeg Ugadal. The Cult of Ardbeg beckons. So, I decided to use Ugadal as my peated Isla option because I love the smoke and sweetness aspect of it. That cherry influence in the Ugadal is absolutely fantastic. It's one of my favorite whiskeys. So that's why I decided to use it, because I feel like the smoke and the sweetness is going to pair extremely well with the bitterness and the dryness that comes from the other ingredients. So glass, ice already there, Campari, boom, done. Not yet, it will be. And I am drunk. So, now this is the first episode that we've done since the Whiskey Tribe Dry Week has ended. Link up here, there, for everyone that is catching this after Dry Week and, you know, catching and learning about our channel. The Whiskey Tribe Dry Week is a non-mandatory, fully optional break from alcohol. Just as a bit of a self-check, I love doing it. I see a lot of benefits for it. People that I talk to see a lot of benefits for it. So having said that, the first episode of Dry Week, and we're doing a cocktail episode. I'm really excited about this. I'm enjoying this so far. I'm not huge on making cocktails, but if you guys are enjoying this as much as I am at the moment, then let me know in the comments below. And me, Josh, and Brad are gonna try and make this a little bit more frequent. Oh, just gonna leave that there for a second. So what comes out right away? That's smokiness. God damn, it just shoots right out of the glass. A little. Oh, this is either gonna be amazing on the taste or just awful. It's not gonna be in between. I can get quite behind this. If you like Ardbeg and you love that peat influence and a campfire aspect and ashy tasting profiles, this is actually really good. Now, I recommend that if you don't like Islay whiskeys, to stay the hell away from this, because for whatever reason, the combination of everything has heightened everything about the Uigeadail. It is so sweet and so smoky and so ashy, but with a bit of bitterness and a bit of friendly sweetness from over here. And that orange really does kind of round everything out here. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's dangerously good. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go purely on taste. So the peated scotch wins, but that's because of my tasting profile with that peatiness and the smoky campfire aspect of those whiskeys. I love it. It marries very well with the other ingredients. This Ardbeg Uigeadail Boulevardier wins for me. Very close second is the Eagle Rare, the bourbon Boulevardier. If we're just going on the tasting notes that are very prevalent in a lot of bourbons, I feel like that people that don't like bitter cocktails may actually find this pretty tolerable and, if I may say so, delicious. So, yeah, this comes very close second just because of the main aspects of bourbon kind of cancel out a bit of that bitterness, and there's a lot more sweetness underneath it. And obviously last, and I may revisit this at a later date and purchase and use like a really nice unpeated scotch. This comes in third at the moment. It just didn't do anything special to the cocktail, so this is gonna be third on the list. Maybe I'll convince Brad and Josh to try this out and give their opinions on it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you guys are enjoying. We have just recently started up a Facebook page at the Cask Strength. We have started up a Twitter at the Cask Strength, and we're gonna try and just sort of try and make this a thing as officially and as professionally as we can. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go and decide what I'm gonna do with all of this extra stuff, if I'm gonna drink it or if I'm not. I don't think I should, because I gotta edit this video. But stay classy, stay safe, guys. Thank you, really, for watching.